Hey, and welcome back to Split Second Science. Today, we will be discussing World War I. Actually, wait a second. This is too big of a topic for one video, so we will be splitting this up into 5 videos. The first video will discuss the events of 1914, Episode 2 will be 1915, and it'll keep going up to Episode 5, which will be 1918. So, let's get rolling. It all started in the summer of 1914 when an important official of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Franz Ferdinand, was assassinated by a 19-year-old. He blamed Serbia for causing this mess and tried to get them to admit it. They refused, and Austria-Hungary officially declared war on Serbia. Russia sees this as a bad idea, wanting to come to Serbia's aid. They began preparing their army for war. Germany doesn't want Russia getting more land, or anything like that. So, they declare war on Russia. Germany wants to invade Russia. However, Russia had France as an ally. So, problem. However, Germany had a plan, the Schlieffen Plan. The Schlieffen Plan would basically be this. They would rush through Belgium towards France, destroying the French armies easily. Then they would rush towards the Russians and began attacking them. The plan backfired though. As soon as Britain, another ally to France and Russia, noticed that Belgium was getting rushed through, meaning that they were going for France, they immediately declared war on Germany. However, France is unaware of the true assault that is coming. They develop Plan 17, which is a plan to go on an all-out assault against Germany. Unfortunately, they end up encountering the Germans, who are rapidly advancing into French territory. There is no clear winner here. Both sides got shredded. The British attempt to fight back against the Germans, but don't stand much of a chance. However, the Allies manage to recapture France's land by September. They then start fighting again, trying to overwhelm the other. Then, they dig down through the 350-mile-long front, all the way to the Swiss border. This will later become known as trench warfare. The battle is also now extending beyond Europe, out to various European colonies spread across the globe. This expanse out of Europe is a huge turn in the war, because it almost certainly means that other countries will get involved. By now, Germany has begun to use their new naval weapon, the U-boat. This is a powerful device that can shoot torpedoes from under the water at enemy seacraft, a massive development. Quickly, British ships begin to fall to these powerful weapons. In fall, the season, Germany has a long, cold battle with Russia, weeks upon weeks of freezing temperatures. No clear winner. Meanwhile, Japan, following a treaty with England, declares war on Germany. In the Middle East, the Turkish Ottoman Empire declares war on Russia, their arch-nemesis. 2 new countries, just like that, join the war. One of them is a full-on empire that has been thriving since the 15th century. Germany continues to raid Britain with powerful battleships. Sucks for them. Britain also manages to get access to the oil in the Ottoman Empire. These oil reserves help them fuel their army. In December, a massive Ottoman offensive is attempted against the Russians, but it ends in disaster. 60,000 Turkish deaths, a lot due to freezing. Meanwhile, back up in Europe, the French attempt a massive offensive against Germany. It fails. Nearly 100,000 deaths for barely any reward. So, that was some events that happened during 1914 and World War I. Next week, we will be returning to the Guide to the Solar System series, taking a look at Mars. If you guys have any science or history topics you'd like me to cover, leave them down below. This is Split Second Science, signing off.